Hello, everyone, and welcome to Keep On Singing 2021, and welcome to our live finale announcement show. Who will be the winner of Keep On Singing 2021? My name is Whitney John Stewart. I'm executive producer of Keep On Singing, as well as the commissioner of the World Karaoke Tour. And of course, I am next to, right over there, the host, producer, and founder of Keep On Singing, Ryan Hazy. Ryan, how are you today, sir?
I am great.
I bet you are great because after months of hard work, not only by you and the rest of the producers and the coaches and the judges and the singers, we have finally come to this glorious announcement where we can finally say who the champion of Keep On Singing is. But before we get to that, we got a couple things that we've got to get through. First of
Yep,
all,
yep.
this hair. Look at this.
Oh,
We're live. We're live right now, so I can't even do my hair properly. It's
oh, stop it. You look fine.
Thanks. That's all I really wanted to hear from you is that I looked fine. I
Yeah,
appreciate it
yeah.
because when I think of fashion, I think of Sergeant Pepper.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
You
I
look
would, I,
spectacular, dude.
if it,
I'm not
you know,
joking. I'm not joking when I say this. I'm not joking when I say this. The outfits that you put together throughout the entire competition was the highlights of me editing this show. So I really enjoyed you like trying to figure out what's the best sparkly outfit to wear because you are Mr. Sparkles. That's the way
yes,
you are. Absolutely. So I'm glad. I'm very happy that you got to be the host here for this show and you got to show everybody and show up and show off. Right.
yeah.
Um,
I,
I know last season and the season before you kind of took it on the chin a little bit, and this was your time to shine and show everybody that Ryan Hazy, is back and he's good at what he does. So
yep.
I'm happy for you that you
Thank you.
got to do this, and I think you should be very proud of the product that you put out,
And, and,
because
and
I am.
as I am as well. It's because your because of your quality of work and what you do that we had such an incredible production. In terms of viewership, in terms of what the viewers were watching at home. It what they were seeing, and you and I collaborated together and we worked together and said, no, I think this would look better. This would look better. That's why each week was different, as you noticed.
Mm,
Each episode was different in terms of what we were doing with the visuals and the one-on-one with the coaches, and the contestants. And I loved that aspect, working with you, and it was such an honor. And I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to reclaim my name to fame, as it were, because there is only one Mr. Sparkles, and I am he. Um,
there you go.
so yeah,
Well, you know what? This was a reclamation project. This was about second chances, and that's what I'm all about. I hope that's what a lot of people are all about. All of us are fallible. All of us have made mistakes in our lives, and all of us have a chance to redeem ourselves and hopefully grow and make ourselves better. So I think what you've done, what Michael Cagle has done, our coaching staff has done, our industry panels have done, is really taken the last several months to craft something that was never there before, especially in a virtual space. So I
and it
just want
was
to say thank you
international.
to everybody. Yeah.
I mean, to go international was not an easy feat, and it's such an exciting experience. Hearing different singers with different accents and what they were able to do in clarity and in learning how to make their voices so much better as singers, and they have done such a remarkable job. All 24 of the singers from this competition should be very proud of the work that they put forth, and
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you guys watching at home have taken something home as well and learned, perhaps maybe some singing techniques or that you may not have known about, that now you have as building blocks to make yourselves better singers. So thank you for sharing your and trusting the coaches during this competition. I'm
Yeah.
not going to
No.
say it. I'm not going to say the B and G. I'm not going to say
The B
it
and G.
because
I don't even know
because
what
then
that
you'd have
means.
everybody doing shots and they'd all be drunk.
Well, I haven't had a drink in 8 years, so I don't even know what that tastes like anymore. So I just drink water.
But watching these singers like flowers.
Oh, grow
like flowers.
Blossom and grow.
Nope, I didn't say it. I said
I know you did. That
like
I really
flowers.
enjoy that game. I really enjoyed that game. Please, everybody, go back, watch the past episodes of Keep On Singing, and every time Ryan says "blossom and grow," take a shot. You'd be drunk in literally 25 minutes.
No.
But I digress. We're just shooting the crap here. I just want to say thank you to everybody who was involved with Keep On Singing this year. It really was a labor of love for everybody behind the scenes, from the singers who, like Ryan said, it was an international show, so people had to get up sometimes in the middle of the night when they were overseas, or for our Australian friends, they were waking up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to do interviews, and our coaching staff that was sometimes together for 4, 5, 6 hours, going through all of the singers and doing all that, especially through a lot of personal heartache that has happened during this show, personal illnesses that have happened during this show. Life has happened during this show, and everybody has come together, sometimes rocky, sometimes with a lot of tears, happy tears, sad tears, and really made a show. And that's what we wanted at the end of the day, is to make a show for you guys at home and for the singers, who are the most important part of this. Hopefully the singers have gotten at least a little bit of knowledge out of this, and
I'm sure
hopefully they're gonna apply this to the upcoming season of the World Karaoke Tour, which we are going to announce next week. We are going to officially announce our tournament schedule next Friday morning. So I want everyone to tune in. We're going to have a special live show Friday morning, or Friday afternoon, or Friday. It's going to be Friday at some point, wherever you are in the world. And we're going to officially announce our tournament schedule. And I honestly believe this is going to be our greatest season ever. We have several brand new tournaments. We have one brand new massive international event that I think is going to change again the way we think about competitive singing and karaoke as a whole. I literally cannot wait to get everything started with this. It is going to be very, very exciting. With that being said, my friends, we are just about at the time that we're going to announce our champion. So what we're going to do, we had 8 singers here in the finale, and man, were they good over the last 2 days.
Incredible performances.
Some of the performances that I saw literally have raised the bar in terms of what I think this virtual space should be. Just shout outs to I don't care, I'll name drop Jackie Gibney doing Girl in 14G. I mean, that was amazing, and I'm setting the standard for how I want musical theater
Sempre
to be
Libera
done.
from La Traviata. My God.
Oh, so
incredible.
good. You have Dawn Hayes throwing out some Aerosmith, who's like literally my top 3 favorite bands of all time, but doing it in such a unique way, like a stripped down version of it. It was so good.
So beautiful.
Kristen Hernandez doing Demi Lovato, especially Stone Cold. It's so emotional and wrapped in so much emotion is the best way to put it.
And no offense, she put in the most work, because she works full time, and she literally her hours are very, very limited of what she has available. She's
100%.
incredible talent.
100%. Tina Lapalainen.
I love me some pinup girl, my pinup queen. Oh,
I can't say enough good things about Tina Lapalainen.
She's just the absolute. She's just my favorite. She is my favorite. I love her to death.
She's so good.
I will watch her and chat with her as much as I possibly can throughout the next year, because she's so much fun. She's just a perky gal. I love her.
Yeah. Her and Liv Axelson. Both of them.
Oh my God.
So good. Talk about personality. That lady is personality plus. She knows how to work a camera, and her voice is just so good.
I finally got one of those messages that Keisha was talking about.
Right.
I'm so happy.
The daily affirmations in the morning. Yes, very good.
Liv. I'm so happy.
And then Justin Wong, who was so just powerful in both of his performances, especially this With or Without You, another stripped down version of a U2 classic, and his voice just coming through so crystal clear. Absolutely loved it. And Jeff Stoltz. I mean,
Oh yeah,
what can you say about Jeff Stoltz? Like he's so talented with what he does. And again, there are going to be so many tournaments that we're going to be announcing here on Friday that are going to be so in every single one of these singers' wheelhouses.
yeah.
It's really going to be something truly special. So I cannot wait. Oh, I don't know if you're checking out the checking out the comment section. Tina goes, "I love you too, Ryan."
Thank you, Tina. Oh,
That's very cute. That's very cute.
oh.
And no, Liv, I did not let myself go. It's just my hair. It's going all crazy. So anyway, thank you to the Elite Eight. You guys were spectacular. Thank you to the semifinalists who made it that far, and of course, thank you to the 24 who got started this journey. And hopefully, you guys learned something along the way as well, and really made the show something special. Sorry, I'm getting a little verklempt here. Oh, sorry. It's emotional.
It is. It's really sad that we can't have more than one winner. I mean, but here's the thing about the competitive world is that it is a competition, and there can only be one winner, and the winner is going to receive $250 cash American, and as well. And originally, when we first started this thing, there were no prizes to be had. There was nothing.
Right.
It was going to be absolutely nothing, other than the spot in the WKT upcoming battle. And so now there's that. They'll get to participate in the upcoming WKT battle. I'm sure you'll figure out where to put them or how that'll work.
Yes, we already have that set up and ready to go, and we're going to make that announcement not tonight, but you're going to find out very soon what's going to happen there.
And then I have personally decided this year that the second and third place winners, I am personally going to pay for their entry fees to participate in WKT tournaments for the following season.
Well, the first major tournament, not all of them. I don't think.
No. Yeah,
you're not doing all of them. I know, I love you.
I'm not that rich.
Yeah. The first major tournament that we're going to announce this coming Friday. But so anyway, second and third place. Thank you to Ryan Hazy and his lovely wife Julie for donating those prizes. So the second and third place people will get those spots.
So should we announce third place?
Yeah, let's announce the third place winner right now.
Okay,
Ryan, you can do the honors. Who's in third place?
Third place goes to, oh gosh, I forgot who it was.
Wait, do I get to do it now?
Well, no, that's I can. You can just quickly send me a little message.
No, that's not the way this works. Especially
no,
like
it's
you've got to make it on Broadway to for me to send you any type of information.
It is okay. So, I do recall.
Yes.
Congratulations from Team Kegel goes to Jeff Stoltz for third place. Very well done, well deserved, amazing performances. Just overall passion and drive, and your voice is like butter. So incredible. Keep up what you're doing because you belong on Broadway, my friend. You truly do. If not in all of the Disney musicals, because you are one of those singers that I love listening to each and every time. It just reminds me of oh my gosh, I'm listening to a soundtrack from a musical, even though the song may not be from a musical. You make it sound like it's from a musical, and that's what I love about your voice, Jeff. So thank you for your talent.
Absolutely. So with that being said, third place to Jeff Stoltz. Congratulations to Jeff. We have our top two.
Yep.
And our top two
just so happened to be on the same team.
Correct. So, Ryan, you can tell everybody who the top two singers are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the top two singers are from Team...
In no particular order.
In no particular order, yes. From Team Cowboy. Yeehaw! Congratulations to Jack Watson and Justin Wong.
There you go.
Those are
Those
your
are
two
our
top
top two finalists.
finalists. That is
Top
correct.
two finalists. That is fantastic. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to take a very short 30-second break. And after that break, we're going to come back with the cowboy himself, Mr. Brian Scott, and we're going to get his reaction on his two singers who have made the final two. So we'll be back right after this. Well, look at this. We got ourselves a good old little Zoom meeting right now because now we are joined by one Mr. Brian Scott. Brian,
Hello, hello, hello.
congratulations. Your singers have made the top two.
Yeah.
Jack Watson and Justin Wong.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome, you guys.
Congratulations. You
Yes,
guys deserved it.
That is great.
Yeah, it was very well done. We do have to admit.
Yeah, I mean the performances, the overall package, the growth from week to week. I did not say the B and G. Ha ha.
Very good.
So,
no blossom, no growing.
Wow.
So Brian, tell me, as a coach, giving up and devoting your time to 6 singers each and every week, countless hours, unpaid. I personally have to thank you for your commitment, and the other coaches as well, for your commitment to these singers. And it's because of your passion and your love for music that you are doing this. And so thank you.
You're very welcome.
For your time. What is the takeaway from you as a coach on the coach side? Because I've always asked I've always asked the contestants what they think. I'm going to take it to the other side so that the contestants can see what the coaches feel. So what is your takeaway as a coach from this experience?
Well, I tell you, Ryan, there's a lot for us coaches to take away from. Many, many things. The first thing that comes to my mind is the friendships that we've all built, because we've spent so much time with each and every one of these students. A friendship builds and it grows. And, we're the coach, they're the student. There's that kind of equation to it, but then there becomes a friendship as well. So right off the top, I would say that. And then the growth of these singers from the beginning when we started to the end when we finished, it was just incredible to see what they've learned, how they've put it all together, and the package that they're going to be able to go out into, other contests or whatever they decide that they're going to want to do with their music. They can take along all that they've learned through Keep On Singing. And it's just been great to see. Really has.
Absolutely. And I know that you've had rivalry with coaches as well.
Boom, 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 boom. But you know what? That's healthy. That's so healthy, you guys, because you're always going to have differences of opinions. And even with who wins and loses this, there's going to be differences of opinions. And that goes along with any contest that's out there. But you just have to take what you've learned and move along and grow with it. That's all I have to say about all of that stuff. You know, it's just
Absolutely.
it's one contest. It's a journey. It's all about
Yeah.
their musical journey.
And the best thing about this is that this is over, and literally starting in 6 days, there will be a new journey, and there will be multiple journeys that a lot of these singers are going to take. There'll be multiple tournaments that they can enter into on the World Karaoke Tour schedule for the year. There's going to be some brand new titles that are going to be available to be won, and it's going to be, I don't want to spoil it for a lot of people, but it's going to cater to so many different styles of vocalists, so many different styles and genres of music. It really is going to be a next level experience for everybody, and I literally cannot wait to get the show on the road. With that being said, let's crown ourselves a champion of Keep On Singing 2021. And I just want to tell everybody, before we get to this announcement, I'm not including myself, the producers, have really taken the time to talk with the coaches, talk with the panels. We ran these videos past a technical expert earlier today to get a finite decision on what we believe is the true champion of Keep On Singing.
Wow.
Ryan and Michael Cagle have really put the effort into making this work properly. I really do have to preface that, because there's been a lot of talk, but at the end of the day, what they have done is done the correct thing. They have taken their time, their due diligence all throughout today to make sure that we've come to the right decision.
Yep.
That's
And
fantastic.
With that being said, Ryan, I'm going to give the honor to you. Brian, good luck to you. Whoever wins, wins. But let's see. Ryan, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Keep On Singing champion is Justin Wong. Congratulations, Justin. Again, it came down to Jack and Justin, and the tiniest details were carefully evaluated, and we are now going to be bringing live into the room. Welcome to our champion, Mr. Justin Wong. Congratulations, sir. Well done and well deserved. Your performances have been spectacular. Your voice is incredible. No one is questioning your talent, and so I am so glad that you are here, and thank you for sharing your voice with us here at Keep On Singing this year. Justin, what is it like? What is your experience been from the beginning when you first picked your coach? Talk to us about your journey.
I'm actually kind of stunned here still. Since the beginning, actually, since starting with Brian, he's actually opened my eyes and ears to a lot more song choices and talents that I never even thought that I could try to present. So I don't know. I'm very happy to have Brian as a coach with me.
What was your favorite song that you sang all season?
Empty chairs at empty tables.
And that's my favorite as well. I loved it because it just showed a side of you that was so unique. And Whitney and I were talking the other day about how you're now listening to soundtracks from different shows of Broadway albums and casts, and that's so awesome because I know that's not typically a genre that you would normally do per se.
No, and actually,
so I think your approach to it was absolutely wonderfully crafted and very well put together. So keep up what you're doing, man, because you're on the right track.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's for sure. I just want to ask, Justin.
Yep.
You won.
It's still sinking in.
Yeah. I know that you have always. I have to preface this because I've known Justin for a long time. He's competed in a lot of previous competitions and brands that I've had, and he has always been someone who has been right there. But truth be told, he's not gotten over that finish line a lot. He's always made it to almost the end, but not there. And first of all, I just want to say I'm very proud of you for what you've put together here the last couple of weeks. I really am. I'm so proud of your relationship with Brian and what the two of you guys have put together. Tell me about the process, the journey that you've taken from the beginning of this, from the selection show, to where you are sitting right now. What has changed? No. I'm asking him the in-depth thing.
In-depth.
I'm saying,
okay.
what have you changed as a person from the beginning of the selection to where you are right now?
I opened my mind to more different songs. I like listening to a lot of music that I never even thought I would listen to, or even give the time, or drive my wife crazy with. And it's
I can hear her in the background.
No, it's Brian's pretty much presented songs to me where I like. I mean, for instance, the other final song, I can only imagine. That one I never even heard of it. Never saw the movie. Not until recently, actually, after Brian mentioned it to me, and I fell in love with that song pretty quick. And he was there. He helped. He was like a mentor when I needed it, for trying to figure out how to go about singing a song, or how to present it to the audience. And before all this, I never knew how to present myself to an audience properly. I mean, being on stage live is different from being.
Oh, absolutely.
And guys, I can add to that. Justin has been a sponge when it comes to all of what he's talking about. He takes it all in, and he just goes and he delivers. He tries and he tries and he tries until he comes up with something that he likes. He has worked tirelessly throughout this competition to give us what he's presented in the end. So I'm so proud of you, Justin, for what you've accomplished.
Absolutely. Well, I know that I can see great things in your future, Justin, and I expect the first signed CD album or something.
Again, I love the fact that you think that CDs are out.
You know what? Shut up. I happen to like CDs. Okay.
Hey, I like albums. I like vinyl.
I like LPs as well. Maybe Justin will recreate the LP industry for us.
You know what I like? You know what I like more than any of those things? I like titles.
Oh well, yes, he does have
I like
the
titles. Justin, you've seen the title belts, right? That WKT has.
Yeah.
Would you like the opportunity to win one of those titles?
Yes, I definitely would.
I think you would be the perfect challenger to our reigning and defending North American champion, Nikki Suyama.
Oh,
wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm announcing this right now because I've made this fancy dancy marketing stuff already in the last hour or so. On Saturday, April 3rd, we will have ourselves a WKT North American title sing-off between our champion, Nikki Suyama, and Justin Wong from Canada on Saturday, April 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. It will be live on our YouTube channel. The pre-show will start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, as well as our live post-game show analysis will be right here on Facebook.com/World Karaoke Tour. So I want everyone to hashtag Suyama versus Wong. This is going to take place on Saturday, April 3rd. The North American title will be up for grabs. Justin, you got to bring it, dude. You have to bring it because Nikki is, you know, the longest reigning champion that we have on tour. She's going to defend that belt. She's defended it against some of the best singers on the planet. And
Yes,
now
she
it is
has.
your turn.
Do you need a coach? Do you need a coach, Justin?
Hell yes. You know who I'll be getting a hold of.
Oh wow!
You better call me, man.
Yeah. So I just want to say congratulations again, Justin. You deserve it.
Absolutely.
The producers made the right call here. The coaches made the right call. The industry panel made the right call. And the great thing about this is that it goes to a well-deserving human being.
Yes.
And you've been through a lot of
Thank
stuff.
you so much.
You've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of personal stuff, just in the last little bit here that a lot of people don't know about. And you've still stood and delivered really strong performances week after week. So again, I already told you I'm proud of you. You know, not only as, you know, a singer, but as a man for what you've been doing. So just kudos to you, sir. Just congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Again, from all of the production here at Keep On Singing, Justin, congratulations to you. A very well-deserved win. Your performances have been spectacular. Your voice is incredible, and I'm so happy for you. We couldn't be happier. I mean, the right singer.
Same here.
The
I'm very,
right,
very
the
humbled
right,
by
the
that.
right singer. It was a tough call, and you are just where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
So, so there you go. On behalf of your coach, Brian Scott, on behalf of everybody here at Keep On Singing,
I get to say
thank
it
you,
one
everybody.
time.
I know you get the last word, brother. Don't worry about it. It's my job. That's what I know how to do. That's some prefacing it. I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in and watched throughout this entire competition. I forgot to throw out the numbers, but you know, I won't bore you with the fact that over 50,000 viewers tuned into the show throughout the 7-8 weeks of the show.
Fantastic.
From over 30 countries have tuned in and watched the show. You guys should all be extremely proud of yourselves, to the singers, for helping us create this event, because you guys are the reason why we do what we do best, and that is entertain and create really strong content here at Keep On Singing and the World Karaoke Tour. That's it, my friends. We are done for this season. We shall see you again soon. The next couple of days is going to be very exciting. Justin, oh yeah, by the way, one more thing. You're going to be a surprise special guest on the very first episode of WKT Backstage with Sissy Thompson. You're going to be
Oh boy,
you're going to be the very first guest ever on that show.
that's
Special
exciting.
guest. So everybody tune into that as well. That's this Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, on our YouTube channel. Just search World Karaoke Tour and you can find it that way. So again, we're wrapping this up. We got to move on. We're going to go celebrate with everybody. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. And Ryan,
Remember, no matter what life throws at you, keep on singing, baby.
good night, everybody.
Good night.